Welcome you all. Myself, Miss V.B. Mani, working as an assistant professor at Satara College of Pharmacy, Satara. In this video, we are going to see how to perform assay of paracetamol and ibuprofen containing tablet by simultaneous equation method. So the aim of the experiment is to determine percentage purity of paracetamol and ibuprofen in a combined dosage form, that is in a tablet, by simultaneous equation method by UV spectrophotometry. After performing this experiment, these 5 types of the objective will be achieved. So these type of the glasswares, chemicals and instrument will be required before going to proceed for this experiment. Now we have to see the principle involved in the assay of paracetamol and ibuprofen tablet by simultaneous equation method by using UV spectrophotometry. The principle of UV visible spectroscopy is based on the absorption of UV light or visible light by chemical compounds, which results in the production of a distinct spectra. Spectroscopy is based on the interaction between light and matter. When the matter absorbs the light, it undergoes the excitation and de-excitation, resulting in the production of spectra. When a UV or visible radiations are allowed to pass through a medium or matter, it absorbs ultraviolet radiations. Energy of the electron present in the molecule undergoes excitation. This causes them to jump from a ground state energy level to an excited energy level. Small amount of the energy associated with ground state energy level, whereas large amount of the energy which is associated with excited state. It is important to note that absorptions will occur only when the energy of the exciting photon or energy of the UV or visible radiations match to the energy difference between ground state and one of the excited state of the absorbing species. So the energy difference are different for the different species. Absorption of an electromagnetic radiation in the visible or UV region by molecule is due to the presence of chromophore in the absorbing molecule. So chromophore is a covalently unsaturated group which is responsible for the absorbance of electromagnetic radiation in the visible or UV region. It may or may not impart any color to the compounds. For example, carbonyl group, alkene group, nitro group, alkyne, etc. If a sample contains 2 absorbing drugs, X and Y, each of which absorb at the lambda max of the other compounds, it may be possible to determine both drugs by technique of simultaneous equations, provided that certain criteria apply. Criteria for the simultaneous equations are: number 1, both drugs should be soluble in a common solvent. Number 2, both drugs should not interact chemically with each other. Number 3, lambda max of 2 drugs are reasonably dissimilar. Number 4, both drugs should have absorbance at both wavelengths. Now, Beer-Lambert law equation which is used for the determination of the concentration by the simultaneous equation method. So Lambert's law stated that when a beam of light is allowed to pass through a transparent medium, the rate of decrease of intensity with the thickness of the medium is directly proportional to the intensity of light, or simply it is stated that absorbance is directly proportional to the thickness or the path length of the solution. And the Beer's law stated that when a beam of light is allowed to pass through a transparent medium, the intensity of a beam of monochromatic light decreases exponentially with increase in the concentration of the substance arithmetically. Or simply it is stated that absorbance is directly proportional to the concentration of the solution. So A is equal to ABC. This is the Beer's and the Lambert's law equation we are going to use in the determination of the concentration of the solution. Now, we have to see now the procedure for the preparation of the standard paracetamol solution. So, weigh accurately 40 milligram of a pure paracetamol powder, transfer into 100 ml capacity of volumetric flask, then pipette out 25 ml of ethanol solvent and transfer in the same volumetric flask. After that, dilute up to the 100 ml with ethanol. Dilution of the solution up to the 100 ml with ethanol we have to do after sonication, and make the label on the volumetric flask as a stock solution of paracetamol. Then mix well, filter with a Whatman filter paper, and then pipette out 5 ml of the filtrated standard stock solution, transfer into the another 50 ml capacity of the volumetric flask and dilute up to the 50 ml with ethanol, and make the label on that volumetric flask as a final dilutions of standard paracetamol solution. Now, in the similar way, we have to prepare the standard ibuprofen solution. For that, weigh accurately 40 milligram of pure ibuprofen powder, transfer into 100 ml capacity of volumetric flask, then pipette out 25 ml of ethanol solvent, transfer into the same volumetric flask, sonicate the solution for the 5 minutes and dilute up to the 100 ml with ethanol and make label on that as a stock solution of ibuprofen. After that, mix well and filter with a Whatman filter paper. Then pipette out 5 ml of the filtrated standard stock solution of ibuprofen, transfer into the another 50 ml capacity of the volumetric flask and sonicate for the 5 minutes and then again dilute up to the 50 ml with ethanol. So this is the final dilution of the standard ibuprofen solution, and make the label on the same volumetric flask as a final dilution of standard ibuprofen. Then we have to prepare the tablet solution. So we have to see the procedure for the preparation of tablet solution. Take 20 tablets, determine average weight and powder it with the help of the mortar and pestle. Then weigh accurately a quantity of the powder equivalent to about 40 milligram of paracetamol, transfer into 100 ml capacity of the volumetric flask. Then pipette out 25 ml of ethanol solvent and transfer into the 100 ml capacity of the volumetric flask. Then sonicate these for the 5 minutes. After that, shake for the 5 minutes and dilute up to the 100 ml with ethanol solvent and make label on that as a tablet stock solution. Filter the above prepared solution, discard few ml of the filtrate and then pipette out 5 ml of the filtrated tablet stock solution and transfer into the another 50 ml capacity of the volumetric flask. Then dilute up to the 50 ml with ethanol. So this is the final dilution of the tablet and make the same label onto these volumetric flask. Then Record the spectra of final dilution of pure paracetamol and ibuprofen solution and determine maximum wavelength of the two drug samples separately by taking ethanol solvent as a blank solution. Because these lambda max of these two samples we have to take here and measure the tablet solution absorbance at that two wavelength of that sample. Now measure the absorbance of the final tablet solution at the maximum wavelength of paracetamol and ibuprofen by taking ethanol solvent as a blank solution. In the preparation of the pure paracetamol solution, pure ibuprofen solution and tablet solution, the same solvent is used here as a ethanol. So ethanol solvent here used as a blank solution. Now finally calculate the content of the paracetamol and ibuprofen by simultaneous equation method. Now in short we have to see here the calculation. So this is the overlay spectra of substances X and Y showing the wavelength for the assay of X and Y in the admixture by the method of the simultaneous equation method. So this is the lambda max of the X sample and this is the lambda max of the Y sample. Now two equations are constructed based upon the fact that at a lambda 1 and lambda 2 the absorbance of the mixture is a sum of the individual absorbance of the X and Y. So at a lambda 1 we will get here the first equation A1 is equal to AX1 into B into CX plus AY1 into B into CY. Similarly at a lambda 2 we will get this type of the equation. So AX1 and AX2 are the absorptivities of the X sample at lambda 1 and lambda 2 respectively. Whereas AY1 and AY2 are the absorptivity of the Y sample at lambda 1 and lambda 2 respectively. Lambda 1 and lambda 2 are the maximum wavelength of the X and Y sample respectively here. Whereas again A1 and A2, these are the absorbance of the diluted sample at lambda 1 and lambda 2 respectively. So Cx and Cy are the concentration of the X and Y. Now for measurement in a 1 centimeter cell, path length which becomes 1 centimeter. So rearrange the equation number 2. We will get this type of this equation Cy is equal to A2 minus AX2 into Cx divided by AY2. Now substitute for Cy in equation number 1 and rearrange this equation. We will get this 3 and the 4 type of the equation. Criteria for obtaining maximum precision based upon absorbances ratios have been suggested. Glenn 1960 that place the limits on the relative concentrations of the component of the mixtures. The criteria are that ratio of A2 divided by A1 divided by AX2 divided by AX1, and these ratios should lie outside the range of 0.1 to the 2 for precise determination of Y and X respectively. These criteria are satisfied only when the lambda max of the two components are reasonably dissimilar. Now this is the observation table here. We have to write down this name of the sample, concentration of the final solution, lambda max here have to write down, and absorbances here write down after measuring with the help of the UV spectrophotometry. So we will have to fill this the table and then have to calculate the practical concentration and percentage purity, and then finally write down the results and conclusion. So these are the references. Thank you all of you.